What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 3. Pieces are moving. Things are flying here. We had both brothers, Eric, Ark, which was confusing everybody. So I'm glad to see I wasn't, the only one confused. I didn't know that his brother also took a leg wound. So I thought that was like the defining thing of like, okay, the one that hurt the leg is ours. But got all that straight. It looks like the one that did pledge himself to Rhaenyra, that left, brought her the crown and all that, he was the one that won. And then the pain of killing his brother, he just couldn't, so he killed himself. Otto, for the second time in this show, or in his life, has been relieved of his duties as Hand of the King, fired, essentially. Now, I'm curious if, just like how he was with Cerys, if Aegon will end up reinstating him. Who knows? And I don't know if he was bluffing, but Sir Criston Cole, from no background, no family. First of all, for him to even get to the position that he was, to be a King's Guard is unheard of, because usually we saw it in season 1. You don't even have to have actual fight in battle. They just do it to kiss up to families. Like, oh, you've got a son, and we'll make him, blah blah blah. And Sir Criston Cole, with no background, no heritage, no money, no standing status, Rhaenyra, pulled him up, made him part of the Kingsguard. So that was unheard of. Then he became Lord Commander, which is even more astonishing. But we saw how that came about. And then now he's at what? I guess you could say maybe the Queen is, but Hand of the King has got to be what? The most second powerful position in all of the realm? Second behind only King? I mean, it's pretty absurd. So we'll see how good or bad of a job he does. Him and Alicent are running around doing their, situationship shit they got going on. And Daemon is left as well. So Daemon's currently MIA. Otto has been relieved of his duties. I'm assuming he's going to leave the Red Keep. So he's also going to be MIA. And a lot of the groups, both sides internally right now, it's a shit show. So we'll see who ends up settling things. And then I'm also curious, like, who settles their camps better? I would assume Rhaenyra does as well, just because I prefer her mental and her being in charge rather than I do Aegon and him being in charge. I feel like Aegon needs more people to like rein him in and steer him. Now, Rhaenyra does need that help as well, but I feel like she more so needs it from a militaristic side. I trust her politically and doing other things that kings need to do or queens need to do. I don't trust Aegon to make any decisions. So we'll see.
Fuck the Assize. Fuck you.
Are these Baratheons and Brackens? They get by the stag, or are they not called Baratheons at this point, or what?
It's Bracken, man. Babe killer. What did you say?
Oh, because they pledged themselves to Rhaenyra that they're going to call them babe killers? Is that what we're doing here?
Your false queen Rhaenyra, Kinslayer.
Appreciate it. He pulled that thing. He pulled it. He pulled it.
Dare.
And they go to all-out war. Yeah, and this is what happens. Because it's like, Aegon's not down there in the trenches. And a lot of people, they're never in the trenches. Kings don't fight their own wars, And this do be how it go. Now, this is a little bit different, though, because in these scenarios, or in these times, or in this story, the kings and the people up in the court and things do ride dragons, and they will take those dragons into battle, and they will fuck shit up. Now, it's easy to go ahead and ride on the back of a dragon and let them do all the work. You're still not in there getting your hands dirty, but you're in there.
Basest of villains.
As you permitted the murder of a little boy in his bed.
Bingo. Right? She did give the command that she wanted, but we know.
Alicent is in King's Landing. Her son sits my throne.
Ugh.
There's nothing
All right, now we're being a little stubborn with it. Just a little bit. Look at this piece of shit. So what is he? Is he the Queen's Guard plus the Lord Commander plus Hand of the King? Like what? Or do we have to divvy up those titles? Does he give away his cloak in King's Guard status to be Hand, or does he all three? What's going on here?
They'll be waiting.
Bruh. Does anybody even respect him or heed his words or anything?
To defend the city. Good. To war then.
It's that quick, huh?
I'll come too with Sunfire.
Egon.
Your Grace. You'll need a dragon.
My plan is not to draw.
Yes, we're not
What will you
putting a king on the front lines of the first battle of the entire war. There you are. Yeah. He said that and everyone said, yeah. Oh, so she did return. But not enough time to tell us that somebody was here. But she did return though, so.
A place at your court.
Ooh, nice. So Sea Smoke
His desire is to flee Westeros.
just
You let me go.
sits around
Let me grace.
riderless. Like Sir Lanor just got on that ship to Essos with his man and just left his dragon, huh? Just left it. She would rather wrap herself back up in this, get involved in her court and whatever will come of this war, rather than just like getting on a ship and just like going to a different continent and just like living. Get out of this. Like that's a gamble. I think if I had a chance to get out of the game, get out of the gang lifestyle of this killing and back and forth backstabbing, I just would have taken it. She wants back in. It's crazy. I would have been like, hey, send me back, but this time send me with a bag of money.
Rhaena,
That's a big ask of Rhaena, to be honest.
I need you to be the mother to them that I cannot.
That's a very big ask. But it also just like it kind of like shoos her
As a dragon guards her eggs.
away
My sister.
at the story too, right?
I need Bailey here.
That CGI with that dragon in the night shot with the rain looks so good. That looked really good. That was really easy. That was extremely easy.
It is also not to be argumentative. It's something in the state of disrepute.
Yeah, it might be the biggest, but it's not really inhabitable.
Incinerated much of it.
Lead you not into shadow and death.
See ya. Alright, catch you on the flip side.
I'm requested.
Okay, we really gotta go with that. Okay. That makeup, that looked like a pup. That looked pretty damn good.
As a source of distraction for the enemy.
AKA,
Conduct the war in my absence.
yeah, I just go hide and you guys do all this, huh?
Aegon the Conquerors.
Yeah, everyone just wants to go burn things out. Where's her husband at? I feel like he has...
How do they fare?
Not saying the two of them can't do it, but like, there's no deep base male presence on her council that speaks like for her. They all speak at her. Why is her husband not? Well, I guess he's dealing with all the ships and stuff, huh? Yeah. I feel like he would be so great if he sat on the council, but I guess he's over here preparing her ship, so it's tough. They're sending her 4 dragon eggs too. So she's saying if we just completely get obliterated, we just get flipping burnt out of our beds, war goes to shit, all of it. You've got 2 boys with their 2 dragons that hopefully they'll grow and mate with. And if somehow they get snuffed out, because people know of who they are and that they have dragons that are growing, take these 4 dragon eggs and run. Take these dragon eggs, hatch them, become Daenerys, essentially. Man, she's getting put in a shit position. Real shit, in my opinion. I am curious if, like, that's going to be it with, like, her story. Rhaena's story. Because, like, does she just get kind of shooed off up there to the Vale and, like, her character, the actress, just isn't involved in the story anymore? Like, this is it. Because we've gotten... She's, I think, the one we've got least of on screen. And now she's just being sent away. So I'm wondering if if after this we just really don't see her again for the season, or whenever she's involved in the story. Like, I'm wondering if she ever sees her sister again. Just chirping. Chirping, chirping, chirping. He's trying to plant that seed so that he will make the decision that, hey, I'm staying. Never mind. Staying. So, I mean, he's playing the game. I mean, he's the little finger. He's playing the game. He knows what he's doing. But see, now here's the thing. With Laris coming in and like talking that shit, he's made it within them even harder now, because now he's stirring up animosity within the Green's court that he's working for. So unless he was like secretly trying to help the blacks or something like that, I'd be like, ooh, that's great, because now he's got the king doubting his mother and his brother. That's great to break them down from the inside. But to my knowledge, he doesn't. So like, I know he just wants to use chaos to like elevate himself, but like, what if your whole side loses? What if you're not on the winning side? There's nowhere for you to go. So man, man's plotting and he's not even sure if they're gonna win. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Shit. Oh god, I'm cringing a little bit. I'm cringing a lot. Yeah. They're falling apart. That was like that was good. That was awkward. Awkward. Oh shit. Here we go. This is Bela. Go, 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 go. You know there's not gonna be another dragon coming after. Well, you think. They shouldn't be. So this is free plucking because she can get down there. If she can get down there. Oh, she is diving. She is straight diving. Dolphin dive, dolphin dive. Go, 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 go. Holy shit. She's moving. Do it, do it, do it. Oh, she missed. Everybody's getting in her fucking head. There's not a single person of that speaking with a level head right now. Everyone's gonna tell her to do it. Go for it. So what's the decision? Rhaenys, you have anything for me? Oh god. I wish Corlys was here so badly. I feel like he's the only male presence that will like just be on her side and talk through it rather than like talk at her. But we actually do have to start making some decisions here, truthfully. Hello?
And I have to clean up afterwards.
Oh shit. Oh god. It's cool to see the young actress in here again though. That's kind of dope. I don't know if we like her sewing on the kid's head that he was responsible for, but that's kind of fucked. Oh god, that prosthetic puppet CGI, whatever, that looks trippy. And luckily these are all new Kingsguard, right? So they shouldn't recognize her at all. Now, of course, you'd recognize the crazy hair, but just by face, they probably wouldn't. Who knows? I can't believe she pulled out the blicky on her. Like, that's how you approach the situation. Couldn't have just like held her hand or a calm hand on her shoulder, something crazy.
Did he? Yes, he did.
And now she knows. Okay, so now Rhaenyra can go on and not feel guilt about it. Oh man. Okay, so now Rhaenyra can go on not thinking like, wow, I'm doing this and my father didn't even want me to be king or queen. And they're playing the music too, because she was falling into a state of depression right there. Rhaenyra was like, holy shit, he did change his mind, because I know Alicent, like she knows Alicent enough not to lie. She needed that clarification badly right there. What can she do? She holds him. Yeah, this is, yeah. She can't control any of it. It's gone. The ball is rolled down the hill. She can't like run down the hill and stop it. Shit's gone. It's over. She can't hold it back. It's gone. Floodgate. Yeah, the floodgates are open. The dam is broken. What can you do? Now you need to get the fuck out of there. For real though. She tried. At least you tried, right? And this guy here, is he actually related? I think he's just talking shit. Her going dolphin dive crazy with the dragon was a pretty crazy shot. I think it was the best sequence of the episode, no? But they're really building up the anticipation, that I'm curious if we're gonna have our kind of like what was it in Game of Thrones that it would always be kind of the it would always be like episode 7s of the seasons or episode 9s of the seasons, I forget, where it would always be like the battle episode, you know, where it would be, you know, when they tried to take over King's Landing and, you know, Tyrion and them held them off. Battle of the Bastards, battle with the Night King, or not the Night King, the white, you know, Jon Snow the first time and all those things. Wasn't it always like episode 7 or episode 9 of a season, something like that? Say all that to say, I don't know how many episodes have been stated for this season. I'm curious if, like, it's building, like you see it, like it's brewing, it's building, it's building, it's brewing. I'm curious if we're just gonna have one episode this season that's like a full hour, that's just essentially just like a full-on battle for an entire hour, or are we gonna get it spread, or are we gonna get multiple battles across? I would like probably multiple across, but honestly, if they give us good content in those other episodes, a good hour-long battle scene episode wouldn't be too bad. So the Greens are falling apart internally, just with trust issues. Everybody's not backstabbing, but everyone's getting chirped in their ear from somebody else, thinking this, believing that. Aegon's getting chirped in his ear from fuckboy Littlefinger wannabe. They're like, oh, they're plotting to take over your throne. And then Alicent doesn't have anybody left, so she's over there in her own thoughts, and Aemon's got his shit going on, but his brother's coming home to agitate. It's a whole mess. And then they put in all new Kingsguard, and Kristen's gone. It's a mess. The trust is just thrown out the window with them. On the black side, Rhaenyra's just getting steamrolled. She has like no bass in her voice. She has no power. She also has nobody on that court that anybody like respects, that speaks for her and they listen. Corlys would be that. Daemon to an extent, but even Daemon, you can't even, I feel like even with Daemon, you can't even trust that he wouldn't act in his own interest, you know? Corlys is like the only male figure I feel like she's had on her court that if he was to speak, the others would listen and they wouldn't like suck their teeth and just listen to it because he's like higher ranked. Like if Daemon says something, like they'll listen to it because like, oh, we don't have a choice, but like we don't agree with it, you know? Even if Rhaenys says something, they'll agree with it, but like they, you know, I don't know if they respect it. I feel like Corlys is the only one, but he's not there because I guess he's handling her fleet or whatever else is going on. Oh, he's keeping up the blockade. And she's hesitant for sure, but I mean, I'd rather a king and a ruler or someone that holds essentially nukes in their hand, aka the dragons, and commands armies. I'd rather them be hesitant than be instantly ready to push the red button. I'd rather it be her that I was following rather than Aegon. Aegon would press the nuke button every day when he woke up if he could. But also, you can also be so reserved up to a point where she is going to have to make decisions. Whether you're just fully, like, she hasn't said to fully stand down. She kind of has been, but she's been trying to like keep the floodgates closed. Whether you're fully standing down, or you're just gonna let it go and start going crazy. I feel bad for no, Bela's the one in the shot right here. Was it Rhaena? Because I kind of like her character, but we get so little of her on screen that I'm curious if she's just fucked off for the rest of the season. She's like the last hope. Like, here, you're going to be Daenerys of this generation. If all the Targaryens wipe out each other, here you've got these 4 eggs, these 2 boys and these 2 dragons, which they'll probably come for and get killed. So it's literally up to you to run away with these dragon eggs. So we'll see. And then Daemon's over there plotting in Harrenhal. You see the regret coming into him for what he's done in a flashback to the old actress. And then we see the White Worm asking for a seat on her court. I'd have gotten the hell out of there. You had a chance to like get, like, you've been in this gang life, you know, you can never get out. You're John Wick, you can never get out. You got a pass to get out, then you came right back in. That's asking a lot. Some good stuff though. I think this is the first time we've seen Moondancer like out there in the light fully. I mean, it's probably going to be bigger, but God, it looked pretty great. I thought we were going to have Reyna attempt to ride Sea Smoke or something like that, but she just kind of sent her off. So solid stuff. Solid stuff. And again, I don't know if that guy talking about he's a bastard, like he's a half, but he's essentially like Jon Snow was to Robb and, you know, Arya and Sansa, where like he's a half brother to them. I don't know if that's Daemon's half brother for real what he's saying. I guess if he's, because that's the second time we've seen him. I think we saw him last episode, and then we're seeing this episode again. If he starts to be on screen more, maybe I'll believe it a little bit. But for now, we'll kind of see how it goes. But we'll leave it there. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and as always,